Yo, what's up, guys? So, this is my first ever Roblox game. No prior experience, no fancy tutorials, just me, 5 days of hustle, and one creepy idea. It's called Shadow Tag, Curse of the Academy. And let me tell you, this ain't no obby. This is full chaos. I started with a blank map, no textures, no lighting, not even a wall, just empty space and too many buttons. At first, I didn't even know where to start. So I opened a notepad and just started typing random ideas. What if one player becomes a shadow? What if the others have to run? Slowly, I built the scenario, but then I realized I'm kind of lost. I didn't even know how to spawn a part, bro. So I gave in, looked up a quick beginner tutorial, 10 minutes in, and I was like, yo, this actually makes sense now. On day 2, I woke up with this weird idea in my head. What if the game had 2 zones? Like, not just a simple waiting room, but a whole vibe. A party lobby and a dark arena hidden behind some kind of magic portal. I wanted players to chill first, dance, check the shop, flex their stats, then boom. Portal opens and everything changes. The story kind of wrote itself. When one of the students gets cursed, they become the shadow. And that's when the hunt begins. So after sketching out the idea, I jumped into building. Here's what I got so far. This is the main arena, the Haunted Academy. Burnt trees, broken windows, weird statues. I wanted it to feel cursed. Like you already know, you shouldn't be here. I didn't add the timer, the shop, or the leaderboard yet. That's next. Right now, I'm just testing the layout, the vibe, and how it feels when you walk around. Still early, but I think it's getting there. If you got ideas, tips, or just want to roast it, drop a comment. I'm all ears. So yep, this is what I've got so far. Still pretty empty, I know. But you can kind of feel the vibe already, right? I just wanted that abandoned school energy. Like something bad happened here. And no one ever came back. There's little details everywhere. A broken bench, a skull by the fence, some cursed statue I threw in just for fun. Nothing's final yet. I'm still figuring it out. Just walking around helps me imagine how the gameplay could feel, where players might hide, where the shadow could spawn, stuff like that. I'm gonna keep tweaking it. And yeah, if you got cool ideas or if something looks off, let me know. We're building this together. All right, enough walking around. Let's get into the real thing. So here's how it works. Once enough players join, the portal activates, everyone gets teleported straight into the academy. And that's when the game begins. One player is randomly chosen to become the shadow. They don't get a warning, no countdown. I just boom, you're it. And from that moment on, they hunt. Touch someone, right? They turn into a shadow too. Now there's 2, then 3, and it spreads fast. All right, now we're in the real game. This is the school hallway. Players get teleported here when the round starts. It's cracked, dirty, and yeah, that run on the ceiling, not just for show. I didn't want cheap jump scares, I wanted pressure. Like you feel something's behind you, but you're not sure. Up until now, I've been focusing mostly on design and atmosphere. But I know what's coming next, the hard stuff, making it all functional. The code, the logic, the systems. I got a bit of experience with scripting, but I'll still check out some tutorials just to make sure I'm not building spaghetti nightmares. All right, so let's break this down real quick. Let's actually understand how this game works. It's called Shadow Tag. So yeah, it's basically curse tag. One random player becomes the shadow. No warning, no countdown, they just turn. From that moment on, if they touch you, you're done. You become a shadow too. And now you start hunting the others. One by one, the infection spreads until there's no one left. But here's the twist. If just one player survives until the timer runs out, they win. So it's not just about speed, it's about hiding, timing, and not panicking when that music hits. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've built so far. The map's taking shape, the vibe is there, but there's still a lot I want to add. First off, the Shadow Hack shop. Players will be able to buy stuff like invisibility cloak, turn invisible for 10 seconds. Speed boost, double speed for a few seconds. Anti-curse shield, blocks the first infection sprint. Vision pulse, all that fun stuff. Then I gotta add the leaderboard, the timer, proper UI. Make it feel like a real game, not just a spooky hallway sim. Also thinking of adding some bots for when there aren't enough players, so you can still play even when the server's dead. And maybe, just maybe, a few hidden rooms with secrets, but I'm keeping those for later. All right, that's kind of all I've got so far. Still learning, still building. This is my first real Roblox game, and I'm just figuring things out as I go. If you've got ideas, feedback, or just want to say it looks trash or cool, drop it in the comments. I'll read everything. I left a link in the description to my Roblox group, ToxicTeam. That's where I'll post all the updates, maybe even some early test versions. I'm planning to drop some new stuff by Friday, maybe even tomorrow, and definitely next week. And yeah, I really hope soon we'll be playing it together. The game is called Shadow Tag, Curse of the Academy. Spread the word if you vibe with it, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what's next. And hey, for the real ones who join the group early, I might just drop a little bonus your way when the game's live. No promises, but you never know. Thanks for watching. We're just getting started.